I'm here at Move America 2022 with Tony Whitehorn of Endava. Tony, how are you doing today?
Hi, yeah, really good, thank you very much indeed.
Have you enjoyed the show?
Yeah, it's been really successful for us. The show has enabled us to actually talk to people that I'm certain we wouldn't be able to have any conversation with other than here.
Well, that's great to hear. And you've spoken a couple of times today on in-car payments. Can you tell us a little bit about what was discussed on those stages?
Yeah, I think that certainly what's going to happen is that the whole automotive ecosystem is saying, how can we generate some money and how can we make it more effective and engaging for the customer? And putting the payments in the car itself, whereby I'm driving along and I go into the congestion zone and just before I get in there it says it's going to cost me £15 and I press the button on the steering wheel and it says yes, and it takes the money out of the car. That's interesting.
Yeah. And what would you say is the most influential factor on driving next-gen tech, from your perspective?
Okay, I would say that connectivity is crucial. And what is fascinating is that I've noticed here 5G is much more common than it is back in the UK. And in order to get proper mobility, so we really need to have almost perfect connectivity, and that therefore means consistent and accessible. And hey, I sometimes can't even get 3G, let alone now getting 5G, and that's what's necessary to make all of this a reality.
A lot of exciting stuff going on at Endava recently. What can we expect in the next 12 to 18 months from your company?
Yeah, I think that Endava is very much an IT solutions company, and it has its history in payments. In fact, there's a lovely little statistic whereby 40% of every single payment that you make digitally goes through an Endava system. So it gives you some idea as to how good it is in payments. And it's taken that heritage into mobility itself. So I see that somehow or other, I think that mobility is about frictionless activity, frictionless movement of people. And if you think about it, at the moment it's payments that is inhibiting that. So I see Endava being a big part of enabling mobility to become a reality.
Well, Tony, it's been a pleasure speaking. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much indeed. Cheers.